Recording. Alright, what's up, guys? I'm working on the head on my new car I just got, the Kia Soul. It needed a head gasket replaced, but it needed 10 times more work than that. But I'm glad I already took the head and everything off. These don't look too bad. I mean, I just cleaned up a little bit with my Dremel tool. I have a little, of course you can see the little sandpaper piece on there which broke, luckily I got one more of those, which sucks. I only got one more, but I cleaned the inside of the journals, I guess you could say, the ports, not journals, ports, inside of these valves. You can see I cleaned the valves up. The insides of the valves too I cleaned up, because when I had the springs, as you can see down there, on there, when I took the head off, mostly one of them were sticking, and one of the ones on the head, which I think it is this one, I think that's the one that's sticking out the most still. It was sticking out like that far, the big one. And I did finally was able to turn the car over. Found out it was just the ECM. I just wiggled some of the wires and I also took it apart. Put a little bit of dielectric grease in it, cleaned it back up, and plugged it back in, and it turned over no problem. Each time I turned the ignition over, so I'm like, alright, that's problem fixed. And so, but that's the part that scared me, because I saw one that was sticking out really far. I'm like, shit, because the spring, as you can see down there, wasn't doing its job, because the ports, I'm guessing the ports inside of there, where the valve seal is, were dirty and clogged up, or it's just the valves themselves were super thick because all the heat, and also it doesn't have oil. It didn't have oil go down in them like they're supposed to, and that's probably why it's sticking. And they're all like that. So luckily I cleaned all these up, and now as you can see they all open up like they're supposed to. And I can push them back in. Super easy. So the springs will actually do their job now. And now I'm fixing to put everything back together on this side. I'm fixing to, I guess, take this side apart and do the same thing with this side. And after I put them all back together, get some degreaser, grease everything down, spray everything out, and get a rag or my cloths, I guess you could say. I have a whole big old paper roll of these things, and just wipe all the water off everything, get everything all cleaned up. I don't know if you heard that, but it's thunder. But hopefully I can get this in before then. Probably not, but and the head don't feel warped or anything. I cleaned all the surface and everything up, and it don't. I mean, I could probably get a ruler or something that's actually level and put it against it like that, like my hand, and see if it's actually level. Which I'll have to see, because if it is, that means nothing's warped. And then after I done clean this up, I'll go clean those up, put those back in, and then start working on the pistons and stuff and cylinder walls, getting clean them all up and stuff, because they were kind of nasty. And then after I clean them all up, put the new head gasket on and put everything back on and see if it'll start up. It should run like a champ after I'm done with it, because this is big cleaning. I thought I would just need to put a head gasket on, but it needs way more than that, because it's been sitting outside for a whole year. Luckily I got all the freaking tools and crap to do it with. They even got digital caliper, valve removal tool, just right there. Now, Josh recently bought another 12-point star bit set. I recently just freaking bought, and I needed to take the damn head bolts out of there. I'm like, that's stupid. Why don't they make regular socket size like this 6-point dang socket head bolts? And when I say I'll have a picture on here too. I say it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass getting them off, because you can't really see it now. See, it's not that bad, but the other day was all swollen and bruised up because I had to get my jack pole and everything just to dang undo those things. I thought I was going to break that dang little bit, but it held up. No bends or anything. So I'm like, dang, that's a pretty good set I got, even for dang $24. And it's only like a 4-pack that came in. But I'll let you guys go now. I'll give you updates when I put it back together.